Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. Yes, it is the final one of the night. I was doing three. Again, like yesterday, my missus gone outside. She's going to sit there and have a couple of fags, sit on her phone all bloody night. I'm waiting for Saint to cook. We've been out today, had a bite to eat at about 12:30. Big fat Sunday dinner. Not eaten since, getting a bit peckish now. So she's outside, food's cooking. So I thought, I've got some time spare, so I'm going to do another beer review. So I know my mate Danny from Sofa King Drunk 66, I believe it is, or is it 666? I do apologise, Danny. He'll be chuffed with this one because we got Scottish beer coming up now, and this was in the Super Dad Father's Day box gift present that my daughter Courtney got me, and it's from Black Isle Brewing Co. So just quickly, thank you very much, Courtney. Yeah, appreciate that. Getting it out now as well. A Black Isle Brewing Co. They're from Scotland, and this is a can of their 21 Pale. I'm not sure is that better thing. And it's an organic, unfiltered, anytime IPA coming in at 4.1% in a 330ml can. Never had anything from these guys before. Never heard of them, to be honest, before this. I don't claim to be the best beer reviewer in the world that knows every brewery, but yeah, quite cool sort of artwork on there. I think a little bit different, quite colourful. So yeah, we'll get this out and see what we get. I've had a little bit of a nosy on the back, just at things. That was me trying to find out where it come from, but so hard to read it. You concentrate a bit and you see some things that you don't want to see, you know, because I'm trying to give just my opinions and don't want to be swayed by anything on the can or some of the bottles that I have, but it is what it is, so we'll just roll with it. So there we go, another quick look at the can. There we go, Black Isle Brewing Co. So, beer in a glass. Pale ale. It looks exactly as I would expect a craft beer pale ale to look. Slightly hazy, lemon, a dark lemon colour if you like, maybe a hint of orange in there. There's some gentle carbonation going up the glass. We've got a nice compact finger of white head on top. Like I said, looks as you well, I say a pale ale, it's an IPA. So, you know, it looks pale ale thing. It's more or less the same fucking thing. Let's be honest, it's just going to be a bit more hoppy. Looks as it should anyway. Rambling on now, so let's get a nose in there and see what we get. Yeah, aroma for me, you're getting that sort of juicy, fruity citrus thing in there. You are getting quite a nice whiff of hop, not overpowering sort of hop thing. Session IPAs can be a little bit, I would say you're getting the same sort of hoppy session IPA smell in there, but it just seems to have a bit more maybe in the juiciness or in the body of it, or sort of on the aroma, if that makes any sense. Just feels like it's a little bit more heavy, even on the nose. Smells nice enough though. Nothing nasty there. A little bit of malt in there maybe as well. A little bit of a sweet maltiness in there. But smells alright. So without further ado, cheers Courtney for this, and cheers everyone else. Let's see what we get. Very much malty. Body on it, 4.1%. In all fairness, when that first mouthful went down, seems not ridiculously heavy, but it does seem quite hefty. Carbonation is in there, not particularly too rough. It's quite soft in the mouth. I think if they made it any softer, you would be looking at dropping the carbonation, and then it would just seem like it's sort of flat. But the body, carbonation, mouthfeel is all quite nice. For me, the big taste that hits me first is the maltiness. Hoppiness does come in a little bit after, But for me, the maltiness is the big sort of flavour in there. Then, as I say, you get the hoppiness after. Very citrusy, very sort of orange citrus for me. There is a little bit of bitterness in there, and it's a piney bitterness, if that makes any sense to anyone that drinks them out there. You'll all pick up certain things that sort of they'll certain flavours will make you think it's that. So although that sort of piney bitterness won't resonate with a lot of people, some people you'll get what I'm on about, basically. Yeah, you get a citrus bitterness. It's not like you're getting a grapefruit bitterness. There's almost a piney bitterness in there. A little bit of sweetness on the back end as well. In all fairness, for a session IPA, I've got to say, I think there is a little bit left in there. Not much, not much. For a session IPA at 4.1%, that's actually quite decent. Yeah, that's quite decent. Like I say, decent body on it, decent mouthfeel, quite malt forward, and I think that maltiness is maybe giving it that bit of extra body. You do get the hop, you get the citrus, you get a slight bitterness. You get a bit of pine in there, and I think that's, as I said, is where the bitterness is coming from. Could just be me though. But yeah, actually that's not too bad. Session IPAs, session pale ales, well, session pale ales, yeah, I suppose you get them. Tend to be a bit of a sore point for me because they just don't have enough in them, and they just tend to be a little bit disappointing. But this one for me is quite decent, I think. I think that's quite decent. I'd happily pick that up as well. You know, if I was in a bar or something, or somebody had it in the fridge, I'd quite happily go around their house and drink that. It's got quite a bit of flavour in it for 4.1, an enjoyable drink. Does it taste like 4.1%? Yeah, it probably drinks like that. As you say, you know, that little bit of bitterness and what have you. You don't feel the alcohol, if you like. You know, because it's only 4.1%, but that is all right for me. So anyone else out there that's had Black Isle Brewing Co.'s 21 Pale IPA, let me know what you think. I like it. I think it's quite decent. Thank you all for watching. I hope I haven't bored you too much. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that malarkey that I do, all the Beer No Idea on Facebook, all the Beer No Idea one on Twitter and Instagram. Feel free to share and all that bollocks, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you on another beer review. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.